Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Pendragon, where we're playing with Morgana. And even though we found the Excalibur, the Lady of the Lake didn't give it to us. I guess she deemed us not worthy of it. And thus we're going to continue the story. What if we're too late to Camlan? What if the battle at Camlan is already over? If Arthur had fallen, the trees would have died. The sky would thunder. The birds would fly away and not return. Arthur is not dead yet. Late morning on the fourth day, Morgana and her followers ride through the long night until the sunrise comes. A cold drizzle begins to fall. Morgana, Sir Lancelot and Sir Idvak charge northwards. The village square is not empty. I told you before, Merrin. You think you know all the wisdom, don't you, Eri? Quiet, both of you. Someone's coming. A fetid backwater. What's your business here in the hamlet of the Eggs, stranger? Are you Celts here? I see the green man carved above the village gate, but a line of Saxon runes around as well. What does it matter what we are, stranger? There's more of us than there are of you, aren't there? Celts and Saxons are bitter enemies. They say the rivers run red when the two meet. Our river is clean enough. Except when you piss in it, Matilda. Quiet, you. God. These conversations. Have you forged peace here? Some kind of truce? The best peace is built on a full belly and happy home. Mordred hates both Saxons and Celt. He will not pass you by when he rides through. Mordred ignores us, for now. We are not rich enough to feed his army. We are too small to burn for warmth. And when the rich villages are empty, when the small villages have gone, perhaps by then Mordred will be gone. Okay. Don't want to confront her. Have Mordred and his men ridden this way? We've not seen too much of Sir Mordred, but we cannot expect to escape his iron fist forever. But until it lands, we survive. Good luck on your journey. And so they leave the hamlet. Okay, that is fine by me. At least no battles had to be fought. We have a lot of resolve going forward. Several riders have come... Okay, so... Several riders have come through this way recently, or the crooked castle of Drudvas. A twisting column of smoke rises from one of the chimneys. And we cannot go there. Let's go over here. Afternoon of the fourth day. The rain has dispersed into a cold mist. The road has been battered by many hooves. The doors of the crooked castle of Drudvas have been pulled roughly from their hinges. An army has gone along this road, and recently Mordred's men must be gathering close by. Morgana enters the grand empty hall. Footsteps on stone. Okay, well. Who's there? Yeah, that is a knight of Mordred. You can't intimidate me. I've done things that would crush your soul. Oh, really? You have chosen a violent path, and it will take you to a violent end. The scrape of sword leaving a scabbard. Okay, let's bring Lancelot in. Frenchman, come on out. Who's there? Are you friend or foe? Murmured voices. No, okay. Sir Idvak. Or Edok? Maybe it's Sir Edok. That sounds better than Sir Idvak. Edok. Show yourself. Someone's moving in the dark. Okay, let's... So you're going to Camelot to save Arthur. I'd heard the two of you had fallen out of love. Let's do something like this. Arthur, he's like a father to me. When he found me, I was a rogue, wandering the forest, knocking the arrogant off their horses. Arthur took me in and let me do the same thing as a knight of the realm. Okay, let's move forward. You are the greatest knight Camelot ever had. Strangers are not welcomed here. And the worst, I know, but even if I had been the shyest of the mice, I would still ride to Camelot. Every truthful sword must shine. What's the situation if we attack here? It's pretty good. I'm seeing some strange things traveling the country. Dire omens around. Okay. Bring him through? Yes. More of them. Morgana, welcome to the Crooked Castle of Trudos. This is your end. No, this is your end. Eat the dirt. You will never prevail. You should not interfere with matters that are above you. But be in no doubt, in the north, in the wild beyond, the fortress of the straight ways, your hopes will be thrown down at Camelot. For Mordred. Morgana curses with impatience. We are unharmed. Then Morgana, Sir Lancelot, and Sir Idoc leave the Crooked Castle of Trudos to continue their journey. Okay, where is that? The Fortress of the Straight Ways. Yeah, let's go directly to the castle. I'm very curious what's here. I can tell you something on the way to Camelot. It's north, almost to the northern wall. A few more days and we'll be there. Still don't have food to give to any of these characters. Evening of the 4th day. The sun is slipping away. Rain falls in the sheets. Morgana and Apollo soon reach the Fortress of the Straight Ways, surrounded by a deep moat with only an aging drawbridge to cross. There is no escape from here, the only road leads through. But the trio ride on valiantly. Is there anyone here? There is blood on the flagstones. Noiselessly from a beam high overhead, a spider glides slowly down to the earth. Yeah, I guess we'll need another character. Wait until we find out from where. Let's go forward. These parts are full of old stories. We're in dangerous parts. We should expect trouble any way we go. The wolf pads across cold stones. I guess we can bring Sir Idoc as well, just to put him there. If I keep my guard up, I'll be safe enough. Okay. The eyes of another spider appear through the broken window frame. Ooh, another wolf. Plenty of enemies now. I'm actually thinking about bringing her forward. The rain shows no signs of stopping. The wolf moves closer, but nearby the spider watches. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, a knight. How fortunate. A lackey of the fallen king. A knight of Sir Mordred. Are you someone I drank with beneath the mask? We go here. Yeah, we cannot attack. Pacify someone, maybe? You know what? I need him closer. You cannot beat Sir Mordred. You cannot put out a fire with horse beast. Yeah, we know that. Let's go forward. It's not too late. You can still change. You do not have to serve the devil you've chosen. You have lost, fool. Your way is over. I don't think we can get through this way. Okay, so I'll do this. Do not test me, Knight of Sir Mordred. This place is the last fortress on the road to Camlan. My lord has decreed that he wishes no one to come to Arthur's side. I will not let you travel any further. Well, don't worry. You don't have to let us do anything. May your sword never strike an innocent again. Mordred's men are mortals. What can we do? Vault obstacle or sidestep while in diagonal stance? Sure. Morgana feels potential winding through her hands. If I do this, yeah, there are two dangers. I can only calm down one of them. If I bring you here, yeah, I'm ready. Another spider. Oof. Now these lines are protected, they can't attack, they can only attack diagonally. I'm too old for this, really. Spider suddenly zips through the pillars. You know what? I can do this. Now I can move forward like this. We could turn back and try a different way. The other spiders... Sorry, Idvak will be killed. Our up is strike down again. Oh, okay. So if I attack diagonally, the wolf will have a problem there. If I go upwards, we will be attacked by the spider. Yeah, I'll do this for now. Sir Lancelot, what are you doing? The wolf whines and curls up a little. I'm gonna go this way. The wolf leaps forward, howling. Okay. I could step once. We can't do that. I could pacify a spider here. That would be good for a few minutes. Okay. With you. Now I could go like this. Nice. The road goes from here. Camlan must be close. Okay. The other wolf closes in more Morgana. Okay. I guess I can do just this. Onwards to Camlan. The wolf and the spider scatter. Whew. That was close. Yeah, no. Let's rest. I slept through worse places than this. Then Morgana tosses a dry log onto the fire and as it blazes up in a breath of sparks. Shall I tell you a tale? Sure. I would like to hear a tale. What would you prefer? A story of giant and lost souls? Or a tale of woe? I like a story about giants. I'll try to remember it right. The giant Comagore, who was a magician of great power, consorted with demons and devils and all manner of unutterable beings. A magician? He fought Elric the dwarf, who fought Cole, son of Kowe. Yeah, that was too quick. But when he was defeated and thrown... I guess we'll have to pause there. Do we have... Let's see, slower text. Text speed. Yes, we'll do that. And I'll just click through it. Was Bran the only good giant? Then there were others, but Comagore was not bad, only scared. Comagore obtained a golden egg from his friend the giant Cormoran, and he that had the goose. He took the egg and using much of his power he tore his soul from himself and placed it in the egg. As long as the egg was safe, he couldn't die. An egg, even one made of gold, doesn't sound too secure for me, nor to Magor. He kept the egg deep in the dark place beneath his castle, but he wore it. He placed it in a room in the tallest tower, but still he wore it. So at last he kept it during the day in a soft velvet pouch on a belt at his waist, and at night under a pillow upon which he slept. The safest place for my soul is in my chest. One morning he woke to find that the egg was gone. Well, not gone. Hatched. There on the bed was a tiny golden gosling. He snatched it up and soon discerned his soul resided therein. Ah, he didn't see that coming. His dilemma began once the gosling was fully grown because it then laid 2 eggs which were also hatched. From these geese came more eggs, and more of them, more geese. Until he had a flock of golden birds. With each laying his soul became more fragmented, split between each and every goose and egg. I say boo to that. I wonder how many geese my soul could stretch to. As many as the good deeds you have done, 2 or 3. But for poor Komagor the number was quickly much higher. The giant tried to cage the birds, but there were too many. He couldn't harm them, lest he harm his soul. Then disaster struck. After many years of caring for his flock, an autumn came that was colder than any before. It preceded the worst winter in a decade. So the flock flew south and took with them Komagor's soul. Can any live without their soul? It would not be much of a life. Without his soul, Komagor could no longer control the magic of Albion. So Brutus called upon his druids to take the magic and use it to shroud the land in a great mist, such that the giants would not see them coming. And one by one they were dispatched until only Komagor remained. Brutus, first king of our people? The mist cast by Brutus kept away Khal's geese, who could not find their way home. So for a year and a day, Komagor wandered the land soulless, shunned by all, even by nature. At last he climbed to the top of a great hill. As the sun set, he lay down, curled himself up and fell into a final sleep. As the stars looked down upon him, what magic remained to the giants seeped back into the land, leaving his body as a rock, a ring of stone upon that hill. And all because he had mislaid his soul. Mislaid? You heard me. Morgana, I'm stunned. I don't know what you mean. Well, we're up to Camlan then. Let's not waste any more time. Maybe we can get it before day breaks and we're losing lives again. I want to take care of Mordred with Morgana. I'm very curious to see that discussion. Sunrise on the 5th day of Camlan. The crooked river is red with blood. Mordred's encampment stretches across the nearby hill. Where are you, Mordred? Won't you come to greet your father? I've come alone. That it should come to this. What do we do? Trust? Strike linearly without moving? Yep, I like that. I bring a message from Sir Mordred. Death will be easy for you. My son's army looms on the horizon, like an angry cloud, and here I am fighting to hold back the thunder itself. Oh Morgana, why did you raise this boy against me? Then there is a thunder roll at Arthur's back. Arthur! Arthur, we have come. Morgana, can it be possible? Well, yes. Come to torment me, have you? My old enemy? You are your own worst enemy, Arthur. You always were. Oh dear, no. Another of Mordred's dogs. Then why don't you leave me to die, Morgana? I didn't ask you to come. I will hurt you. Slowly or quickly, I have not yet decided. I have my reasons to be here, but be sure of this. Love for you was not one. Ooh, hatred. I will kill you the first chance I get. I do not like the look in her eyes. Interesting. Frenchman. Okay, we need some help over here. I think I can move King Arthur forward if they leave these areas undefended. Okay. What is his stance? Yeah, okay, no. His stance is... Would love... Actually, we can tell by the way they sit what their stances are, right? So... I'm gonna come this way. Bring you forward. Yeah, let's bring you forward like this. Change the stance. Again. Thing is, if I do this... Oh, he can still attack. If I step back... Okay, that is okay. Let's see. Can that guy still charge? He can. Then let's step back. I'm gonna do this. If I do something along these lines, yeah, that will keep him to defend this. And if I bring you forward, I'll be able to attack one corner. Sir Idak edges around the knights. Yeah. The cool thing about all of these, like I can either take... No, I cannot take on this guy because... Oh. Sir Idak wants to sacrifice himself for a tactical advantage. Going to the north is not necessarily the best idea, but I could go this way. And it could kill him, but we're gonna sacrifice this pawn. Beaten. Sir Mordred will be pleased. Morgana, do not let Mordred prevail. Another one down. My friends will be avenged, I swear. Okay. Attack sideways while in diagonal stance. Good. That is actually a better attack. I can push with Sir Arthur. I feel sorry for you. This is for Sir Idak. Yeah, okay. Now, we're gonna go forward. Are they defended? Yes, they are. Going this way could be an idea. I could move diagonally and protect. Yeah, I can do this. So now I could even do this. Okay. I can do this without moving, so here you go. Arthur swings again, cutting down another knight of Sir Mordred. The tide has turned. The fearsome knights of Sir Mordred hurries away, and Sir Lancelot cheers. Sir Idak is curled up on the earth, finally at peace, but Arthur cannot stop to weep for Sir Idak. Mordred awaits. I will go. You go kill your own son. Give me the pleasure. He is your son. No father should have to kill his own. Then fight well, Morgana. On the hill above the bloody field stands a single dark knight. I am very curious, like, she's not the best fighter. Definitely not one to have at close range, but I am really curious to see what's going to happen here. Like, what's the conversation going to be like? Mordred! You plague-ridden snail, face me! Greetings, Auntie. Come to cast one of your little pokes on me, have you? Yeah, we have to remember that we're not getting warned anymore. You are barely worth my time, Mordred. I'm here because you failed. Mordred sneers. I will get what's mine. Escape diagonally. Failed. I am a high knight. I am a high king. A king is measured by how long he holds his kingdom. Yours is like water between your fingers. I should have killed you years ago, auntie. You cannot go on, Mordred. Mordred laughs bitterly. Curse your name. Curse you, use my name. I am Mordred Pendragon. Can he attack diagonally? He cannot. So if I move here, he has to step in. Enough of this, Mordred. Drop your sword. You all sneered at me at Camelot. You all looked down on me. Here it is. My friends will be avenged, I swear it. The fine edge of Morgana's knife flashes in the rain. And we did look down on you. We pitied you. We saw your ending, even there. I wish there was a way to belittle you that didn't involve you dying. But as perhaps you are now learning, you cannot always get what you want. Are you sure about that, auntie? Quite sure. I can see the shadows of the future. They gather around you like spiders. You've only mere moments left, Mordred. Time to realize what you are. And what am I? Once, years ago, a great king and a great queen argued. You are a mistake. Oh, let's see. Once, years ago, a great king and a great queen argued. When the argument ended, the queen turned and spat on the ground before the king. You, Mordred, at the... Wow! Bird! I am the rain. Mordred stares back with contempt, his mouth moving soundlessly. Wow, she's cruel. Then, with a final twist of her knife, Morgana strikes and Mordred tumbles, collapsing into the... I thought you would be nicer with the other choice than a mistake. But no. Defeated. That's quite enough of that. A curse upon you. On the lower slopes, the sounds of war still rise from the field of battle. Morgana hears the shouts of Arthur and Sir Lancelot still alive. But Morgana cannot give cheer. Camelot is gone. So much has been lost. Worm, I only wanted you to destroy Arthur, not the entire country. You always curdled milk just by looking at it, didn't you? Man, that was rough. Mordred has fallen, killed by his aunt, the wicked and weird Queen Morgana. Songs will be sung around Traveler's bonfire of the Battle of Camlann. But for the surviving knights, a long cold dark will fall. Camelot is no more, only the dream will last. Yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy this darker side of the story, right? Even being I guess one of the more negative characters of the story, right? The one who is more wicked than they say. Like had you're playing in the shoes of a darker character, trying to fix something that could be worse, right? As she said, she wanted Mordred to take care of Arthur, like take him out of the game and not destroy the entire country, and that is an interesting way to look at it. And there are things like this happening in the world today. Like, not all negative characters are the most negative. Even they have their own ideas or their own ideals for which they fight. And sometimes, of course, that conflicts with the better side of the world, or the one that has a good alignment, I guess you could say. But things are never that easy. You can't split the world in good and bad. Okay. So here is where we were. We can go with legendary, epic. But we can't go at the maximum just yet. I guess legendary is next. And this time, what should we play with? I guess I'll put a cut in here and let's see. Do we have time? No. So I'll put a cut in here. And I think that next time we're gonna play with Branwen of the Wood, a tough hooded archer whose aim never wavers. Should be a pretty interesting game to play. Then we'll probably play with Rady Ryanan. What were there? Like 3 more difficulty levels. So we're gonna go through all 3 of them. And then, as I said yesterday, we're going to be moving on to King Arthur, the role-playing war game, which is I think it's going to be a good transition, especially if you like stories and role-playings. So, until tomorrow, I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.